Alright, time for a Brand game. Brand got some, well, I think Brand like has one of the best outcomes of this patch basically. They buffed and upped jungle experience overall, which is very good for fast clearing junglers especially, right? More XP income the better. The addition of Blackfire Torch is like the biggest one though. Like a burn mage with Blackfire Torch will do a lot of damage. I've played a game already with Brand and it's really good. Like really good. Brand right now, very strong position, absolutely. So yeah, would highly recommend playing him. I'll show you right now how to do it. But yeah. The elo of this game, like last split, MMR of this account was like Emerald 2-ish, roughly there. So you guys are aware of where this is roughly at. Emerald 4, it seems. Yeah, there you go. It's about the range of this. I'm gonna be starting here. That's a Zin mid. Okay. I'm gonna be starting with Q as well. I'd like to kite it slightly better, but obviously with the Yone like hitting it as well, I can't really do that. That's fine. Just gonna hit the last of this down. We're gonna smite it as well, and then we're gonna go for the 2 skill trick on Brand. Which in the top corner, I look at the Blaze passive. When it's hit 3/4, I W, and then you just spam Q when it comes off cooldown, and you'll hit it. There you go. Solid. And we just spread out the skills at the end here to get as much burn passive uptime as possible. One more auto attack should do it. There we go. Initial clear from Brand's relatively slow. I say relatively because, I mean, it's still quite good, but you have to, compared to having all 3 of your skills, you kind of have to do this skill rotation trick, which also takes you a bit more damage if you want to do it safely. So it's just something you have to kind of deal with a little bit. Once you get your E, you can regenerate the rest of your health very easily because you just kill your camp so fast. Do this, spread it, and then W, and that pretty much one-shots the entirety of the camp. I'm just going to keep hitting the big one with auto attacks here. And then right about here is when I like to just Q that. And right now you don't have to worry about your skill use anymore because now you have all 3 of your skills. So you can just spread it out far enough to the point here where you can try to still CC chain it or chain it into a second combo for your passive. If you use your Q instantly, you're not going to get the second passive there, which is going to cost you a bit of clear speed. And as you can see, my clear speed after this is picking up massively, so we're chilling there. I don't have to smite this because there's no pressing gank on bot lane, so I'd rather hold my smite for the scuttle at that point. Alright, good. Scuttle's just going to be here. I'm just going to do it. There's nothing else to be going on right now. I'll just smite this one. I don't really have any gank options right now, so I'll just reset. I might be able to out-of-base gank top lane real quick. That could be a thing. I do have the 900 gold for the Faded Ashes, which is also a large benefit to a champ like Brand. Or just like AP champions for like Amumu, this is also really good, for example, right? It helps you clear like your camps quite nicely with a 20 damage per second on monsters additionally. It's 900 gold, so you can afford it, and it builds straight into the Blackfire Torch and the Liandry's. So it's just a very good item there. In about 14 seconds, my Gromp is going to respawn. Zac cleared towards the top side. It's something of note. The Dragon is something I want to look for on Brand. So we're just going to clear my Gromp and then clear these camps here. And then just go for the Dragon basically as it spawns. And when I'm hit level 5, essentially. So we need to make sure that in this rotation I do not smite anything. Zac is over there. I pinged it. They checked it. That's good. I will not be going top lane here. I cannot go top here because I want to play for the objective. The Zac's going to have to back soon, and I can just clear this camp into this camp on respawn. And it should be very good for me to catch a nice dragon, because Brand's very good at doing objectives because of his high damage there. And I want to abuse that. I will not be going top. He keeps pings for help, but it's not worth my time. Because I can just simply do raptors into dragon, which is better. Like, I'd rather have an entire dragon than 1 kill on Cassio, you know what I mean? Just auto-attack the rest of this down. Gonna send this dragon right now. I could just send the bot lane gank, to be fair. Oh, he is doing dragon. He's gonna be dead here. That's his passive out. Proc the passive on this guy as well. Ah, okay, flash for vision is fine. I trolled super hard by accidentally clicking Q there. That's probably going to cost me the kill on Jhin. That reaches Jhin, that's good. And I killed him. Perfect. Zach was doing Dragon there, very interesting. He has not recalled yet, so he's going to be at a colossal disadvantage in that position. But I'm no longer able to do Dragon, so that's fine. Just going to take the reset here and just go for the Void Grabs on spawn, basically, instead. Pick this up, and we sprint the Void Grubs as fast as possible now. I think he might rush it, which would be slightly sad, but I hope he won't. I simply just hope he won't. I think the odds are pretty high, though. It's a pretty good fight. I one mistake, though. I threw my Q. I accidentally clicked, or like double-clicked my QW, and I wanted to WQ, obviously. But I accidentally Q'd early, which is bad in that fight's position. No, I couldn't smite it, man. Oh, he's dead. Perfect. Yeah, he jumped completely and committed fully to that. So we're just going to finish this now. With the passive procs here, this should be pretty quick. Obviously, I have a smite for this. We're going to use it at the last moment I need it. It's going to be all the damage I can do to that, I think. There's nothing more I can do here, really. You're dead. Goodbye. It's the best thing I could have gotten out of that, I think. I needed to outrange her ult, so if I walk up to her closer, then I would just be dead. And I still needed to make sure I got those Void Grubs as well, so I couldn't really do much more than that. Should still be fine, though. Our entire jungle is up now, so we're just gonna do that. And then if Zach rushes Dragon right now, that's actually quite bad for him. The reason that's quite bad for him is simply because he'll be losing a large amount of his camp tempo for it. So... because he has not cleared his camps for a while now, right? He went for like straight for the scuttle and everything. So if he straight up rushes Dragon and it dies like any moment now, then he's lost like all of his camp clearing capabilities in the meantime, and he's just going to be down in XP by quite a lot, which is not necessarily worth it for him. They might be doing it. At this point, I'd be pretty expected. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. I wouldn't have been able to contest that regardless, but it does mean that he did not clear his camps really whatsoever, because if he wants to make that exact timing on that Dragon kill, I think he has to skip past a large amount of camps. Maybe I should have anticipated and just taken his topside camps, but I think my camps are even worth more because he's just down in tempo, so my camps just hold more XP value. So I think this just makes sense to go for anyway. It's a bit of a commitment. See if I can make this rotation real quick. Just do some damage, please. Thank you. That's good enough. He's dead. He's already dead. Relax, yeah. That's black, or that's this item's damage. It's kind of like a blackfire torch damage. I just need Zoe to open her eyes and this guy dies. He walks this way, obviously. Nope. Nope, never mind. Yo, like that, Zoe just let him live. That's fine, I guess. How do you miss that bubble? Okay, I see. That's kind of sad. Sure, she let him walk past her, and then also, like, the bubble is just, like, wild. I don't know. Is what it is. Smite that out. Okay. Max the Q second. Right. Blackfire Torch, Sork, and then this. Oh, the beautiful reset here. We're just gonna go straight top lane here. Just gonna go kill the Cassio now, and then play for the Void Grubs in 55 seconds, essentially. Oh, also another thing to mention, by the way, more than half the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, a subscription would be greatly appreciated. If you are already subscribed, hitting the like button always helps as well. And yeah, with that being said, let's continue this situation real quick. This is warded, so we're gonna have to go quick. Okay. That is absolutely brutal. It should be enough. Yeah, okay. He procced the passive on the Cassio too. That was very quick on that like reaction with it. Zach was in the bush waiting for me. Okay then. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I got hard target focused. Respectable enough. Nothing I could do about it. No worries. It's gonna build that and just run out of base and go for the Void Grubs. Very nice. I couldn't flash either because of Cassio reasons, right? Like with her thing. It doesn't allow me to do anything. That W skill's very annoying. I'm just gonna speed run these Void Grubs now, essentially, and I should be fine. I think overall, trade-wise, it's not too bad. I just need my Yone to not AFK top lane right now. Basically. Are you high or something? Like, can you please just do anything at all? Like, my guy. Ah, you're just dead. Okay, lovely. I need Zoe. I really badly need my Zoe here. He's not gonna walk to this, right? I think please. I trolled so hard. Did I get it? No, I didn't. At least he's forced to go out. I needed to flash first, then ult Q. Didn't do that correctly. At least Cassio died. I really hoped that my Yas or my my Yone wasn't gonna AFK the way he did. Like, he went for turret plays where we could have just done Void Grubs as the two of us, and then they would never have been able to contest us for it. Instead, he made it a lot more difficult for literally no reason. I would have been free. But it is what it is. Our entire jungle is up. The dragon's gonna spawn in 20 seconds, so we are simply just gonna clear once again. Missed the blue on that one. That will be fine. I should die to burn damage. At this point, I do so much damage, I can just like kind of combo a camp once and walk away from it. Trying to keep a large amount of clear speed here. That's already enough. I need to rotate over towards my team here as well. Silas just went top lane. Not a big fan of that one. Technically still have a red to clear, but can't really walk on the bottom side here. That would kill me, most likely. I need someone to face check for me. I can't be the one doing this. And Silas going in like on that moment towards top is not too good. I can spread the fire to him right there and just smite the blue. I used, like, I didn't have vision over him, but I already hit my other two abilities, so I just simply used the blue to spread more fire to him so I can get all three of my skills on him real quick. Which is just nice and clean. Stall a little bit with my skill usage right now. And then we just do another passive proc on this. Oh, can I smite that? Hello? She just went back to die. Don't know about that one. Kai said it's very greedy. Clean out the wave. This mana has those stacks, so I'm just going to give him the last ones here for sure. Perfect. And then we just quickly get his Gromp. It's my smite finish as well. Stand here so I can see, like, from this angle if they're doing something. Nothing going on. Always pay attention to your character while recalling as well. Get both of those and we just walk to the Rift Herald. I'm going to leave my rep buff up for a while because the camp respawn I'm going to get is going to be down again with the Gromp respawning now. So walking towards red buff first here would be a waste of my time at the moment. Don't really want to be doing that. I guess the best thing I could just simply do is go for the Rift Herald right now. Just send that. So that's what I'm going to do. Quickly get this out of the way. Don't take any hits from the Rift Herald just yet, which allows me to do full damage to it for a while. As soon as he hits me once, I got this debuff for 50% less damage, but it took a long enough time because I was able to stall at max range. So I can just do this and clean it up nicely. You just yoinked my gold. Are you serious right now? Like, why would you take 150 gold from me, my guy? That's annoying. Actually makes a difference. Whatever. Good. Let's keep a nice clear speed going here. Gonna have a very good back in a bit because the Leandry is right. We're ahead in this game, but not by a whole... Actually, we're a decent amount. We have the shutdown monies, okay? We're ahead further than I thought. Like, my CS lead on this Zac is ridiculous, but... I thought the rest of the lanes were, like, relatively even still, but I guess not really. I guess my bot lane is mostly just really losing badly compared to theirs. I mean, theirs is not doing great either, I suppose. Just finish it off in a rotate. Okay. Let's see if I can get a guy on the flank here. Just gotta Rift Herald this turret. These two side turrets are worth a lot to go for. If you waste this Herald, I'm gonna be very, very sad. I don't like people taking the Herald. Like, this guy did it fine, so it's not too bad, but I really don't like it when people do that, because it's just like... If you don't use it correctly and waste the Herald, it's just extremely depressing. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. This guy did not use the Herald correctly, whoever that was. And now the Herald's wasted. Sad. What is happening here? If I hit him, he's dead, but I don't think I hit him. Need to make sure I don't go too aggressive right now. Alright. It's a good kill. And then I'm just gonna recall, get my Leandries. Build for the Rylais here. Good. Out of base, pick up the blue buff. 160 CS at 18 minutes is very solid. I want to play for the dragon in 55 seconds. All my camps will be respawning towards it, so we're just going to speed run our camps right now again. Obviously cannot use my smite at any point here. Gonna have to be careful for that. Spicy fights. We're gonna obviously rotate over. The enemy team gets to live. I pull the camp into me and just WQ it, or like EW it, sorry. Finish it off. 17 seconds on dragon, which is what I am looking for right now. Check if the blue is up. It is. I need to rotate towards my Zoe right now. I step backwards so I don't get hit by him. Nah, I don't need to risk my life. You can finish him off. He's 1 HP. Alright. I respect Flashed at the end there, because if he hits me with one more thing, I die. And that wasn't worth it to me. I did one combo on the Casio and just turned myself around so she doesn't... Like, she's obviously going to try to ult me in that situation, right? So I need to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. Good. Keeping high camp pacing here as well. I'm also trying to take as many of this guy's camps now as I can too. We can easily do like a Baron here as well. We simply just have the Baron now, and that's basically the end of the game. Get the Rylais here. If I can get anyone, like, I just need anyone to tank the Baron for me, because whoever tanks the Baron does 50% less damage to the Baron. So you need to make sure that, like, as Brand, you are not tanking the Baron because you do by far the most damage to Baron. I'm not tanking Baron, mate. I will outrange you the entire time. I do not care. He's gonna take a bit of damage from it, but okay, now I will take over for just a little bit, but I just need my team to like not do nothing. Yone is gonna be here, it will be fine. We can tank it now. I'm just trying to outrange this as much as I can to ensure that I do maximum damage to it and kill it fast. If I had like a Leona support or something, Leona could just tank that forever, obviously, but yeah, this is good enough. Clear speed on that is extremely high. Especially now with the addition of Blackfire Torch as well. That adds up good damage. I should be able to afford my item, right? I can. Perfect. I'll clear this up then, and then we'll reset. Get the Rylai's, and then we'll build towards a Void Staff. On Brand, you're not really looking to build a death cap in a, like, really. Like, you can. But it's like your last item. You're looking to go Liandry's Blackfire Torch as a combination. Rylai's is a very nice one as well for some good CC potential as well. And then just a Void Staff is what you really want. To get that damage from Liandry's and Blackfire Torch and your passive and everything through their magic resist. And that's really all you need. As your last item, you can go for it if you feel like you don't need a defensive item. If you feel like your team is playing well around you and things like Banshees or Zonias aren't required. Then you can absolutely go for a death cap, but Brand doesn't need the AP as much. He's more so a burn mage than like a directly needing a large amount of AP mage type deal, you know? Gonna hit the turret here. Just getting the objective down is gonna be crucial. Make sure that doesn't hit me. It's good damage there. Oh, that's gonna be bad. I don't... that's really bad. I positioned myself slightly too far to this side and got engaged by Zac for it. Yeah, and then nobody could tank the hook for me from the Thresh because he basically got the land that for free. That's kind of brutal. That's slightly... I positioned myself slightly too far forward, disrespecting Zac. Because Zac has like the most colossal engage range. If you're playing a mage like Brand into a Zac, you always have to respect the Zac. She did not walk into a circle there. He just comes out of like nowhere and just like ease you and just CCs you and you're just in trouble. And I needed to respect that a bit more than I did. That's okay. Get the Blighted Jewel, getting for that magic penetration. The damage on these two is already racking up. 23 minutes in. Like if you get to a team fight stage, like a big 25 minutes plus-ish, the damage on these are obviously going to skyrocket. Like Brand's damage goes up through the roof in team fights with like your passive and your ult damage, etc. The more you can spread the fire, the more they will burn, you know, it's going to be bad for them.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy
Team's kind of dying. Oh. Didn't walk in this direction. Oh, excuse me, my boy. What is that? She also just did not die. Crazy. Is she gonna die from this? Oh, she did die from that at least. That Cassio went for it. I did not expect that. She has a respectable amount of damage, I have to say. Alright. It's okay. I'm probably gonna need a Banshees in this game, I would imagine. The spell shield's going to be very nice and the magic resist is going to be very nice. So that's going to be my last item after finishing a type of Void Staff. Probably Crypt Bloom, but I could still go for just the Void Staff in general. A Crypt Bloom is like... I only take the Void Staff really if I need to use it against extremely tanky teams. Like, if they had like Ornthop and Zac jungle, then it's probably when I would go Void Staff. But for the most part, the utility from the Crypt Bloom with the extra ability haste and stuff is going to be more valuable. I do have to be a bit careful in these positions. I thought I was just going to be able to poke the Cassio for a little bit, but that guy just full-on flash committed on me, and I did not expect that. So, you know, I kind of died for that one a little bit. That's okay. Almost 16 here. Just need to play a little bit calm. And one more camp for 16. I don't want to walk backwards either. This guy's going for my Raptors. Okay, I see. I don't want to walk backwards in these situations. Because I actually just want to be able to do something in this guy's jungle and take his stuff. That's fine. Their entire team is seen on the map. That's down. Fine. Might be able to catch somebody walking somewhere here, maybe, if I'm lucky. I could just be a little patient here. Dread the Baron's gonna spawn like 50 seconds. Team needs to just play as a team and we should be good. My guy is gonna take a large amount of damage. He might be forced to ult at the end there still. Not sure about that one though. I can't push this, like I can't do anything here.
An enemy has been slain.
So he's putting pressure on Bull. We're putting pressure on top. This top turret's like a couple hits from dying. Oh, that is very beautiful. Ah, he predicted the way I moved there as well. I can't flash this because of Cassio W. Oh, that was a very nice hook thresh. I was trying to bait it, but I should have just flashed this hook at that moment in time because I got hooked into Cassio, ulted instantly. Damn. That's brutal. Yeah, I need to be more careful, man. Those things are bad. I really thought that I could just like kind of sidestep his hook, but he actually threw it beautifully, which just insta-killed me, essentially. I needed to flash that hook the moment I saw it, like the moment I saw it about to hit me. His hook placement is pretty good. Yep, okay. Well, that was a mistake on my part for sure. Getting through like the Cassio's push to actually hit the turret's quite difficult as well. I just get Baron. It's okay. That's a bit of a slight whoopsie on my part, but it should be fine. I just don't like. I would have been fine there if I would have been able to flash, but obviously with Cassio's grounding, I cannot flash, which is highly annoying. Grouping would be ideal, but we're not currently doing that, so there's that. He's gonna be in this bush. No, what are you... It's like, not even close, baby. The minion blocked my Q. I'm not gonna not wanna walk forward into the Cassio right there. I refuse. All we have to do is push now. I'm gonna quickly do this camp to hit level 7. It's down. Rip. Hoping to hit level 17 there. I will do this camp to hit level 17 then. Whatever. Let's get it out of the way. Hit the level up and move. See Thresh, see Jin, so I can move quite confidently here. Like a level up is quite a lot of stats, so that's why I go for it. Walked up, I was hoping it'd kite down. It's okay though. Get all the inhibitors, we have the Baron, it should be a pretty clean end here. Clean out the waves, be patient. He needs to Zen ult here, yeah. Good. I need to actually flash backwards, sadly. Oh, man. It's so much, like, dive to deal with right there at the end. That sucks. That Cassio made a, like, that was a pretty good play, and then I didn't get, like, kind of blocked out or saved from the Zen engage. I need... do I go Zonias or do I go Banshees? It's like kind of between the two of them right now. Got my Crypt Loom at least. Yeah, I couldn't deal with a dive from the Zen at the end there, sadly. I don't really have a very good peel comp to deal with it, which is a bit of a problem Brand has. If you get into like the team fight stage and they just hard dive you, like they essentially just did, right? Like I got initially dove on by Cassio basically, and then the Xin just full committed to me afterwards. It's really hard to deal with. We do end the game here though, but yeah, 3,500 damage here and 3,600 damage here, which is just very good numbers. The last one here is going to be a Banshees. Died a reasonable amount at the end there, but yeah, with that much dive from them, it's kind of difficult. So there is that. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, though. If you did, make sure to hit the like button below. It helps me out quite a bit, and I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 31k damage, which is actually relatively low for me, but then again, I got caught out in like quite a few fights at the end there, so that loses me quite a large amount of damage. Sadly, this is like largely due to some positioning mistakes from me, but as well just the team comp, because I don't have anyone to frontline for me. And as Brand, that is pretty ideal to have. If you have someone to peel for you, especially when they have a lot of dive on you, then having frontline is quite needed. But, you know, at 2,900 true damage, we have objective damage at 69.6k, which is very good. Healing done, 13k. Damage taken, 32k. Self-mitigate, another 16. Gold earned at 13.5. For the runes, Electrocute dealt 1,200 damage, Cheap Shot for 1,000. Eyeball Collection for the stats, Relentless for the movement speed and Absolute Focus, and Gathering Storm for the AP. Really, just to skill a bit more off of it. And then the last item here would have been probably a Zonia's, maybe a Banshee's, just something defensive really to be able to survive. And yeah, that is it. I upload daily, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.